Hello everyone. Today I'm going to be not necessarily doing a review, just dismantling my laptop. This is Alienware M17X. It's very large. I purchased this not actually that long ago, a few years, but I did not know very much about computers. You can get a computer with a very similar amount of power, but just if you not the Alienware brand name, you pay a lot for the name and the keyboard, and it's very flashy. But it's a very good computer, regardless. So, in order to take it apart, the first thing you have to do is turn it all the way off, and then turn it onto its back. The first step is to pull out the battery, which is difficult because I do not have fingernails to pull them out with. With some difficulty. I will get it eventually. It's going to take a while, but I'll get it. Might have to, this is not exactly the best way to do this. I don't want to break something, but, there, I think I might have. Oh, I'm going to break something, I'm afraid. But I just can't get it out. There we go. Okay, that was difficult. Take the battery pack out. Next, you'll see there's a screw here on this edge, and there's a screw right there. There's also screws here, and here inside of where the battery box is, but that would be to get to further things deeper inside. But to just remove the panel, you only need to remove these two screws. And they're a very small screw, so you do not want to lose it. See? Yeah. Okay. Now, once these two screws are removed, the panel will slide off if you push forwards in that way, and it will slide up like that, and then it simply lifts off. And you can clean the dust that gathers in these vents with pretty easily. Let's just set that aside. Now, yeah, you see you've got your RAM. I think this is RAM, yeah. I don't know very much about computers. I guess this is more just the vents we're going to focus on. Right. It's the same thing with the other end, but there are 3 screws holding it in place. Fan, not vent, sorry. So you've got to remove the 3 screws, and they do not come out all the way, but they loosen. And once they have loosened enough, you can pull it out. Not all the way. I'm pretty sure there's a way to remove it from the connector without breaking it, but I do not know. Next, there are 3 screws again on the fan. There's one. It's kind of hard to see, but there's one right there. There's one right there, and there's one right there. So let's get this in the main view. What you have to do is just unscrew the 3. And again, very, 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 very small screws. See? So you do not want to lose those. See, it's very tiny. Okay, and then this panel just comes right off. And then now you can clean the actual fan. The blades, sometimes. Here, I'll zoom in a little bit. See if it can focus. Come on, focus. It doesn't want to focus, but zoom out a little bit. You can see there's dust on the actual fan blades. You might want to take a Q-tip, maybe some electronics cleaner, and wipe it out. I've done it pretty recently, and I do not have any electronics cleaner right now, but it's pretty clean here. But then also the vent in the computer, right there. You can see I've cleaned mine out recently. Again, it does not want to focus. Okay, well, you can see it well enough, yeah. The vent, there's will be a dust build up on these in the vent, and you can just pull that out with your fingers. Just be careful not to break anything, be very gentle, and preferably do not try to ground yourself, touch something metal before, so you do not shock your computer and break it or hurt yourself. And the other vent is the same way as this vent, and then to put it back together you just repeat the exact same process. And if you want, it helps to use the same screws, the same place, put them back into the same place, the exact same screw. I do not do this, but sometimes I do because it feels as if the threads for the screw are not precise enough. But you do not want to screw it in too tight, but it needs to be firmly in there. That's not good. Dropped it in there. Okay. Having some trouble getting this screw back in. This is very funny. There we go. There we go. Okay, and then once that is done, you can replace the fan. Line up the screws for right there, and then you just want to screw them back in again, not too tight, but firmly in there. You don't want to rake the screw, because that would not be very good. So that's just how you remove the fans if you want to clean them. To put it back together, it is the same way. You replace the fans, then you are going to want to replace the panel. And how you do that is you place it ahead slightly. There's a you can see a very small gap because it is further forward, and then slide it back in to place. Oh, I don't think I did that correctly, but that is the method. There we go. And then you're going to want to replace the screws. On both of them. Okay. There we go, very nice. And once both the screws are replaced, simply put the battery pack back in. And there you go. Oh, this and then power it back on. And there you go. Thanks for watching.